we have y prime over sine of x plus y equals to 0. So another differential equations that we're going to have to solve for by separation of variables, okay? Separation of variables, again, ladies and gentlemen, it's all about having y on the left side, x on the on the right side. I mean, you can, of course, have it the other way around. It's okay. But in this case, because we're solving for y, remember that? You're solving for y equals to whatever it's going to be. So that's the reason why we're trying to leave y on the left side. So let's go and see how we can do this. So now, the one thing that we can do is always get rid of the y, to the other side. So once you get rid of it from the left, you can go to the other side. The question is, okay, somebody might ask the question, okay, don't we want y to be on the left side? Yes, of course. But the easiest way at this point is just to go through that so that we can cross multiply after, okay? So that will give us y prime over sine of x, okay, equals to negative y. So the y goes to the right side of the equal sign. And then what can we do here is already change the y prime as well as differentiation. So this will give us what? This then will give us dy over dx, okay? Of course, we have the sine of x at the bottom of it, which is also, if you want to, you can have it as 1 over sine of x, okay? This is equal to y, all right? Now we can cross multiply. So cross multiplication entails that in this case, whatever we need, we stay. And then whatever we don't need, we go. So dy, we need it on the left side, it stays, okay? Dx, we go, sin x, we go, y will come down on this side. So what's going to happen? So then it's going to give us 1 over y, okay, times, of course, dy over dy only, okay? And then that is equal to what? So what's going to happen is, so the sine x goes to the right, the dx as well, but let's don't forget about the negative sign here, okay? So we have the negative sign there that we have to keep around. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So now that we have this, do not forget we're solving for y, but we still have dy on the left side here. So in order to, work it out, we're going to have to take the integral of it. So the integral of it, so whatever we do on one side of the equal sign, we have to do the same thing on the other side of the equal sign. So that's how we do it. And then the integral of 1 over y will give us what? Ln of absolute value of y. So you have ln of absolute value of y, which is then equal to what? So once we get to this part here, we also need to find the integral of negative sine of x. So what is the integral of sine x? The integral of sine x is going to give us negative cosine x, okay? Negative cosine x. So it's like when you have then minus, because there's a minus sign already, and then minus cosine of x. And let's don't forget about plus c, all right? So then we have plus c. So what's then going to happen is the sign, the negative will give us a positive, all right? We can come on this side and then, work it out. So that will give us ln of absolute value of y, which is equal then to positive cosine of x plus c. All right? And then we're solving for y, we got to get rid of the ln. To get rid of the ln, we do the inverse of it, which is the exponential function. So we take exponential function of ln absolute value of y, and whatever we do on the left side of the equal sign, we got to do the same thing on the other side. So that gives us exponential cosine of x plus c. Exponential and ln crossed out. We end up with y now. So instead of absolute value of y, we can write y in this case. And then we know that this one will give us exponential cosine of x, which is the same thing times exponential c, correct? And then what is the exponential c? Is the same thing as c. So that's the reason why we're going to have y equals to c exponential cosine of x. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is your final answer in this case. So do it again. Go one at a time. Go one at a time. Take your time. Get it done. And then, then later on, you can move faster.